welcome to part 2. In part 1 of this series I did the downtown area, the old historic downtown area of Torino. And right now I'm making my way to the suburban areas. In fact, this recording is made already being in the suburban areas. People know that I love this kind of stuff. What a change of scenery. It gets authentic right away. I remember this from my own Italian time. Little squares, people hanging out, small cafes. Oh, this is so much easier. Nice. We are at the Corbo Regina Margherita. You see it right there, and you see it right there. See what's over here? It's a river. No, not a river. I think this is a canal. I have to look up what canal this is. So right next to the canal is actually a campus of the Università di Torino. University of Torino. Always nice. Oh, there's a class in session here. I don't know if you could see that. That's Friday. Let's see. I had a suspicion already, so all these young people hanging out here. It's always cool. Yeah. Nice. I work at university myself, which regular viewers will know, so I'm very used to university campuses. I like to visit them all over the world. I hadn't planned on this one, but I'm super happy that I more or less accidentally run into the University of Torino right here. Yeah, it's not the main campus perhaps. I think there's a map. I don't think it's the main campus. It had a name, this campus. Campus Diffuso. Campus Luigi Einaudi. Okay, I mispronounced that for sure. Yeah. Coffee shop. Library, main hall, Aula Magna. We'll take that bridge over there, that pedestrian bridge. Alright, so we're at that bridge that I just pointed out. There we go. So cool. I see yet again a snow-capped mountain in the very back. And here's the canal. And the other side of the canal. Right here. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely in a residential area. There are bike lanes. There's an old tram here in the middle of a roundabout. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Guess we can have another look at that tram from over here. There you go. This is the Corso Regio Parco. Again, those cute bars. Love those. So, I'm on my way to what, at least to the online sources I used, are the worst neighborhoods of Torino. Let's see what that will bring me. Corso Brescia, which according to my map leaves me in the suburb, or maybe I should say district at least, of Aurora. Well, with a bunch of tram rails, which again, according to my online resources, is one of the worst neighborhoods of Torino. So that is not a coincidence. Regular viewers know that I also like to pay the somewhat rougher areas of a city a visit. You know, it's all part of the authentic city experience. And even more north, I think it's called Barriera di Milano. I think that ranks even higher as a pretty bad neighborhood. Well, we'll see. We'll see. As I was making my way across this very intersection right behind me, I saw something that I really need to show you. It's right here. It's the Via Bologna. I lived in Bologna when I was a student, and I really love that city. It has a special place in my heart. So obviously the Via Bologna I have to pay tribute to, which I just did. On my way to Barriera di Milano. But so far, the road to that bad neighborhood is pretty damn nice. Look at the snow-capped mountains in the back. Awesome view. Let's do this the easy way. Just take the tram rails. Barriera di Milano, which is fun of course because I just came from Milano this morning and I will return there this afternoon. The neighborhood is changing indeed. Yes. The vibe is changing a little bit. I don't feel unsafe at all. It's just changing. Well, police and an army truck. Esercito, it said. Maybe that tells you something. I don't know. Still heading north. Seems like there's a canal here. Oh, no. Maybe it used to be canal, I don't know. Other way, the snow-capped mountains again. The neighborhood is changing once again. Oh, it's still green. The vibe is changing again. Different tastes of the city, different flavors. That rocks. That was quite the intersection. Most notably, the bad pavement. At one point, I had to restore my balance a little bit. I was never in danger of falling at all. But there were cars coming from all directions. That was cool. So you can see here a sign, Centro, to the right, which is where that tram is going, I guess. So the city center is that way, which is indeed the way I just took over here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn west now. Check out this really cute one. Cars parked residential buildings, a small bar right there for the necessary cappuccino in the morning, of course. No cappuccino in the afternoon. No, sir. That is not allowed in Italy. I learned that the hard way when I lived in Bologna. Cappuccino in the afternoon is heavily frowned upon. In case you did not know that. In the Netherlands, I often violate that rule, sorry to say. Excuse me for that. Street of contrast this. More like old-fashioned residential buildings on this side. And in the back, that definitely looks like new buildings. A more modern roundabout. Easier roundabout as well, I guess. Let's see. Newer buildings. Okay, I'll just head on in and merge right in and stop right here to give you a view. Right here. Again, snow-capped mountains in the back. But yeah, these are definitely newer buildings compared to what you see over here. This looks more authentic Italian. Now let's check out this park. Parco Aurelio Pecchi. No. Parco Aurelio Pecchi. Hey, beats any regular park in my home country. I mean, a park with the mountains in the back. How cool is that? Wow. That's not something I'm used to. I'm gonna sit down right here and enjoy that view of the mountains. Although there are some trees and buildings in the way. View coming up. Look at this. I don't know exactly where I am, but the backdrop is gorgeous. The mountains in the back, some buildings in front of it, but still a good enough view of the mountains. Wow. It's really a mix, like commercial kind of buildings. You know, there you see like a pole full of advertising. The mountains, I guess some real suburban residential areas over there. And here, I would say, the more traditional Italian residential housing. Cool. Several flavors in one view. Not planned for. Purely coincidental. You never know what you get if you go far away from the center. Let me follow these bikes. Let's say I have to go that way to get to a subway station. That's a big roundabout. That's for sure. I'm not going to time lapse this one, because I don't think it will be a hard one. Not as hard as the earlier ones that I did. Got the camera out. Like it's an old train station. Terminal station. Now I have to look it up and find out which station this is. Also there, there's a track. Cool. There we have inline skater number 1. And maybe the last one of the day. Right on, brother. Right on. So I think this is the canal I passed earlier. I think an hour ago. That's where that fantastic shot was taken just a minute ago. That's the other direction. I'm heading that way. I decided to pay one of those newer neighborhoods a visit. This is definitely newer. Looks very new, yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's that in the back? Is that a famous Ipecoop? Didn't even know there was one there. That's a huge supermarket. When I lived in Bologna, we would go to the outskirts of the city to pay a visit to an Ipecoop. They have everything there. For my American viewers, kind of like a Walmart. Italian Walmart. Memories, memories. Yeah, there it is. Ipecoop. Cool. Alright. Let's see. I think, you know, Italy being the Catholic country it is, there's well a church here. Stemata di San Francesco. Yeah, there are quite a few churches in Italy. Interesting combination. Right there is what I would consider aesthetically not the most pleasing building in this neighborhood. And right next to it is a church. Parrocchia Santo Ermenegildo. Okay, I mispronounced that. You'll forgive me. I do this on the fly. So I see this is the Regina Margherita. I've been on that road like 1.5 hours ago. That was kilometers to the east. Wow. Yet another honorable mention. The Via San Donato. I lived pretty much at the Via San Donato when I lived in Bologna. All these tributes, nice. Via San Donato. So yeah, this is most definitely not the first time that I am making my way along a Via San Donato. Cool. The mountains keep amazing me. Really. So nice. An easier end would have been nice. There's a strong headwind and I'm going uphill. But hey, it's part of the trip as well. So thank you, Via La Zona. You're also taking a break here at a pretty random location. But look at the view. Mountains on one side. The other side, the hills, with a really nice, cute church on top of that hill. I think it's a church at least. I will look up what church that is. And I will have some more information on it. From a hill church to the snow-capped mountains. Kudos to you, Torino. This reminds me of where I lived in Bologna. Park slash playground slash, I have to say, parking ground here. Apartment buildings. I lived in one of those. People hanging out there. Cool. There should be a subway station here. Oh, I see it already. That will be my endpoint right here. Pozzo Strada metro station in Torino. In suburban Torino. So cool. Alright, so this is the end point, the subway station behind me. I checked the statistics. I did 19 kilometers, but I forgot to turn on GPS when I left the station, so I will likely be adding another kilometer or so to it. I'll check that when I get home and start editing this video. So I think the total will be at least 20 kilometers. That's a really nice distance right here in Torino, Italy. I had a blast. The first part in the old city center of Torino. Technically very challenging. Tiles, cobblestones. Wow, but a very beautiful part of Torino. The second half was at least equally nice, away from the city center, visiting the bad neighborhoods of Milano, getting a flavor of what those are like. I saw neighborhoods change, I saw views on the mountains, hill churches, authentic Italian neighborhoods. It was really awesome. Torino, I have to say, beautiful city. There were dark clouds all along the way. I heard thunder, but it was beautiful weather. It was warm, not too humid actually. So about 5 hours later, this is where I started 5 hours ago. I took the metro back, walked a little bit in downtown, I think about 5 kilometers. Now I'm heading back to catch my train to Milan. Back where I started about 7 hours ago, Milan Central Station. It was an awesome, quick but awesome visit to Torino. Lovely city. I explored quite a bit of it.